Welcome back to learn new techniques for mastering effective study techniques. We will learn above active learning in the classroom, beyond passive listening. Active learning strategies involve students actively engaging with course material rather than passively receiving information. Research consistently demonstrates their superiority in producing better educational outcomes. The benefits of active learning are extensive and are given below. Increased participation and confidence. Active learning environments yield significantly higher engagement metrics. This heightened engagement fosters greater confidence in expressing ideas and collaborating. Higher test scores and lower failure rates. Students in active learning sessions achieve higher test scores. Improved engagement and retention. Active learning leads to higher attendance rates, fewer disciplinary issues, and increased student satisfaction. It results in superior knowledge retention, improved learning outcomes, and reduced overall study time, development of critical skills. These strategies foster critical thinking, problem-solving abilities, self-directed learning, and teamwork. This technique gives confidence in students. Everyone should try to participate and ask questions. Next, we will discuss about note-taking, writing down while actively listening. Effective note-taking is a critical component of active learning. It helps students to understand, organize, and process important information, actively engage with the material, and rephrase concepts in their own words. Cornell method. This structured approach divides a page into 3 sections: a cue column for main ideas or questions, a note-taking area for detailed information, and a summary area at the bottom for explaining the big picture. Sketchnoting. This creative technique combines hand-drawn pictures and text to record key information, which can significantly aid information retention. Strategic note-taking. This involves identifying the lecture topic, clustering 3 to 6 main points, and immediately summarizing them. Students are taught to listen for teacher cues, such as repetition, emphasis, or nonverbal signals, which indicate important information. Practical tips. Students should date and label their notes. Use keywords or phrases instead of full sentences, employ abbreviations, denote stressed information, and record anything written on the board. Reviewing notes daily while the information is still fresh is also highly beneficial. Next, we will learn about cultivating self-discipline and strong habits, how this will improve one's character. Academic success is significantly bolstered by the development of self-discipline and consistent habits, which provide structure and focus to a student's learning journey. Goal setting. Charting your course to achievement. Goal setting is an essential tool for students, guiding their academic pursuits and personal development. It provides clear focus, enhances motivation, improves time management capabilities, fosters self-discipline and accountability, and contributes broadly to personal growth. When students define their objectives, they gain a clear target, which can alleviate feelings of overwhelm and indecision, making it easier to prioritize tasks and manage time effectively. The SMART Goals framework is a highly effective method for students to set clear and attainable objectives. Specific goals should be clearly defined. For instance, instead of "I want to improve my grades," a specific goal would be "I want to raise my math grade from an A to an A plus measurable." Criteria for measuring progress should be established. An example is, "I will complete 5 math practice tests." Achievable. The goal must be realistic, taking into account current commitments and skills relevant. The goal should align with broader academic or life aspirations, making it meaningful to the student. Time-bound. A specific deadline should be set, such as, I will achieve my target by the end of the semester. Some more interesting facts, and each student should follow. For effective implementation, students should write down their goals in a visible location, such as a planner or whiteboard. Break larger goals into smaller, manageable steps. Track their progress regularly, and seek support from teachers, mentors, or peers when needed. The achievement of small, manageable goals generates a sense of accomplishment and positive reinforcement, which in turn encourages students to pursue larger objectives. By breaking down what might otherwise feel like overwhelming tasks into achievable steps, students experience consistent small successes, which fuels their desire to continue and significantly reduces the likelihood of feeling overwhelmed. This implies that goal setting should be framed not merely as a planning tool, but as a psychological strategy to maintain momentum and combat demotivation. Parents and teachers can effectively guide students by emphasizing the setting and celebration of these smaller, incremental goals to establish a positive feedback loop for learning. Now we will summarize the techniques we have learned in this video. Mastering effective study techniques. First, each student should try to active learning in the classroom. Beyond passive listening, active learning strategies involve students actively engaging with course material. The benefits of active learning are extensive. Increased participation and confidence, and higher test scores. Results in superior knowledge retention, improved learning outcomes, and reduced overall study time. Development of critical skills. These strategies foster critical thinking, problem-solving abilities, self-directed learning, and teamwork. Next technique is effective note-taking is a critical component of active learning. It helps students to understand, organize, and process important information, actively engage with the material, and rephrase concepts in their own words. The next concept was how to cultivate self-discipline and strong habits. Goal setting. Charting your course to achievement, the SMART Goals framework is a highly effective method for students to set clear and attainable objectives. Thanks for watching. That's all for today. See you in next session. When students define their objectives, they gain a clear target, which can alleviate feelings of overwhelm and indecision, making it easier to prioritize tasks and manage time effectively.